Well, this has the potential to somewhat suck, but let's see what we can do. Picked a selection of units that are kind of, I would say, fairly off-meta at the moment. I didn't want to go just all really low-tier sort of crap. We've got the Sea Stag Death Dealers for that, but I thought we'd mix a few things in. Some Rattan marksmen, Tseregs, one of my favourite units, but really struggling in the current meta. And for Cavalry, I thought we'd try a few super high. So, let's see what we can do with, frankly, a fairly poor warband. Not exactly on meta at the moment. I think we'll swap things out, get rid of our Martellatory. I think we're going to start with the Rattan crossbows. I kind of like this unit just for its comedy firing rate, but actually it's not really often all that effective. Against lower tier stuff, they can do a bit of damage, but because they've got such low armor penetration, they do struggle a bit. I have really doctrined them up though. They've even got a double shot on them, which gives them an extra bolt per magazine, as well as all the armor piercing increasing stuff. So to really try and at least give them a slight fighting chance. The only problem they have, or the biggest problem they have, is they have almost no hit points at all. They die so easily, so we've just got to be super careful with them. One longbow explosive arrow or something and half the unit will be dead. Just look like there's a bit of fighting in the gateway, but I don't think I really fancy that. Annoyingly, we're also in a sandstorm, so they get even more reduced range than their already reduced range, just if the warband wasn't quite bad enough. I suppose if the teams are going to push up the siege tower here, we should go with them. Come on, my little Rattans, let's see what we can do. Halberdiers or Landsknechts or whatever they are at the top. They should do okay. They should take a little bit of damage from our Rattans if we can get them in position. We'll be aggressive. Nothing really to lose. Don't care about the unit that much. Okay, and they're in and they're firing. Oh, and we got ourselves a hero kill. I'll take it. I will take it. Nice to pin down this long sword. But, oh, not quite. Oh, there we go. Second hero kill. Okay, this is going quite well. And we're up to 12 kills. Come on, our little Rattans. I'm not going to pull them back. Let's just leave them. I mean, a point-blank range like this, they do actually get at least some damage in. We're actually picking up a few kills. Oh, as I roll myself off the tower. Look at that, they're up to 30 kills. 35 kills. Oh, another hero kill. Oh, come on, my little Rattan crossbows. Are you heroes? Can you believe it? 45 unit kills. And what, 3 hero kills? Oh, wow. Well, that's not bad. That is not bad. Did I just knock you into melee mode? Look, keep your crossbows out. Well, let's keep moving up then. I can't believe that. This was a video supposed to be about how bad all these units are. They obviously felt the need to impress everyone. Well, good job, my little Rattans. Wow, I'm very impressed. Maybe we'll have to use these units more often. Well, anyway, that slight shock aside, let's capture the A point. Really, we probably need the supply point. We're down to about a third ammo, so hopefully the team's going to make a little bit of a supply point push, and we can go down with them. Lend in a little super rapid machine gun fire support with these Rattans. Yeah, okay, looks like we might go down. Come, little unit, push down the staircase. They can shoot from here. The problem with this unit is you actually really need to be very close. At range, or any sort of even medium range, their damage drop-off is really quite high. So I like to get them sort of as close to the front line as I dare, really. Look at that, they're just picking up more kills again. Maybe I've really underestimated these Rattans. I just didn't expect them to do very well in a full tier 5 game. Maybe we'll have to use these guys more often. Really are about out of ammo now, but let's get the last few shots in. Look at that, as we come up on 60 kills. Nice. Fight down the last enemies. And there we go, that's the supply point cleared. No even sneaky enemy cav to come behind us, which is a bonus. Got that with about 3 crossbow bolts left of ammunition. Let's get them stocked back up. I suppose we'll just push straight onto the B point from here. I think I'll keep my Rattans out. We could swap to the Tseregs, or possibly even the super high. As you get onto the sort of the C stage of the map, it tends to be a bit more fluid, a bit more of an open map. Oh, some nice peasants here. Oh, I wish my Rattans were here for these. Let's keep bringing them up. We should be able to capture the B point quite easily here. Most teams don't really heavily defend here. Once you've lost A, the B point is pretty much done for, and it's kind of just a few little bit of token defense, but you're really falling back to hold the C point. Looks like the enemy got a bit of cav coming out though, doesn't it? It's going to be harder for our unit. I mean, I don't think we're going to deal tremendously well with cavalry. The team is pushing up from the supply point. Let's go this way. It's a bit more of a risky way because it's going to put us, well, not really behind enemy lines, but at least sort of on the front line with a unit that has almost no health at all. It is a little bit risky. If a stray enemy hero comes along, we're going to be done for, but we should give it a risk. Couple of enemy heroes over here. What have they got? Are they just pulling back? Yeah, not really enemy units there, is there? And my main worry is Cav, really. That's what I think we're going to get threatened by the most here. And as you can see some stuff moving on the minimap. There's a guy coming around behind. Set up, turn and shoot. What's that? Can we get some shots in? It's Tseregs. Oh, we're going to be done for here. But if we can get some kills, it'll be good. Oh, look how quickly my unit goes down. The poor little Rattans. They're great when they shoot, but they are fragile. Get this poleaxe down, though. Nice. And he basically lost his unit of Tseregs. I mean, if I've traded that for a unit of Rattans, then that's not a bad trade. I've got more Tseregs coming in. I don't really want to deal with them. Although we should make sure they're not going to charge me on supply as I get a fresh unit out. I think, though, we're going to go for our cavalry. We've done ranged. Time for a little bit of terrible cav. They actually could be worth these supply. They did get a buff not that long ago. They're not really used very often, but they can be okay. Do we just... I'm not very good with cavalry. I'm a bit of a noob cavalry player, really. My default tactic is just to YOLO charge, if in doubt. And I think that is probably what we're going to do here. Actually, let's just go through the centre point. Get some of these Sealadars down. Nice. Oh, they got a good charge. They charge through. And straight on with the stomp. Straight into all the enemy range at the back. That worked out quite nicely. I will take that. Basically taking it up to 100 kills. This game was supposed to be about how terrible all these units are. As it turns out, we're just all playing the wrong meta units. Clearly, we've all got the wrong idea. It's been great. But I don't think we're going to be capturing the sea point quite at the moment. I think I'm going to grab myself a horse and back off. Looks like we've got quite a few enemy heroes. A lot of the team got killed in that final push. Do we suffer sea stags or do we go Tseregs? I mean, the sea stags are truly an awful unit. I mean, shockingly bad. I mean, easily the worst unit in the game. So I might go for some Tseregs after we just have a little play around with a few Azaps. Oh, got one. I can't really help you because if I dismount, I'm probably going to die. Particularly if there's Tseregs about. Yep. Let's not play that game. Let's just go back and get another unit. I think. Yeah. I think that's just going to result in my death, which we want to try and avoid if at all possible. Right. Come on, my little Tseregs. Let's do me proud. I don't dislike this unit. It's used to at one point being my all-time favourite unit in the game. They have a nice-ish charge, and they do hit through block because they do blunt damage, but they just kind of struggle a little bit. They've never sort of quite got back into the meta. They just don't really have the hit points. The charge is good, but it's not good enough, and it's on quite a long cooldown, so it's just never really been able to work properly. I do see, if you saw that Cav was going sort of around the gateway, and I'm just conscious of them coming around behind me. When you've got a unit like Tseregs, so in this situation, any unit that's really a strongly not an anti-Cav unit, the best thing you can do to avoid it is to use obstacles. So there's no point trying to confront the Cav unless you have no choice. So I'm trying to, while also this Nadachi is trying to have a go. Okay, they're coming in now. Okay, we've got ourselves in the situation. Charge the cataphracts. It's almost what you don't want to do. I try and use the obstacles basically to block the Cav. They can't charge you if they can't get past the obstacle. But in that situation, I did get myself at the end there where he came up the front. He flanked around. I got a bit distracted by the Nadachi. But actually, we were able to counter him fairly effectively. I was able to use my hero to lock over most of that cataphracts. And then just counter-charge with the unit. And because we stopped most of the Cav charge, it actually worked relatively well. Are you AFK? Well, I shall kill you if you don't want to fire back. Goodbye. Strange. But let's get ourselves healed up then on this final point. Still got most of the unit left once we get this healed up. Only just over 3 minutes left though. So we have got to start to think about getting our pressure on the sea point. Pretty even in terms of unit kills and, well, remaining units in this game. I feel like the enemy has got to be getting close to having using up the bulk of its cavalry. We've seen a lot of enemy cav this match. Got to be getting through some of it now. So hopefully we can get the pressure on the sea point here and get a cap in. Would be nice. Let's just stick the unit here and leave them at the back just for a little bit. Let's just see what happens. That'd be a nice spot to treb there at the back. Someone's using the trebuchet. That's not a terrible place, I don't suppose. Starting to get the team building up again a little bit here now. There goes the treb. Nice. I've got that panned out quite nicely. On the floor, please. Oh, and he got grape shotted. Nice. Okay, we're getting a bit of cap on C then. The enemy's probably going to move into counters here with their infantry shortly. In which case, I shall want to countercharge. Unless... Oh, hello, little prefecture guard. Palace guard, even. This isn't going to be super easy to deal with. So we get a bit of a charge in, but mostly blocked by the enemy. We do get a bit of hit-through block, though, with the unit. We're getting some kills there. Not loads, though. And this is the problem with the Tseregs. Oh, as I get myself killed. Got the enemy hero kill, though. They, you know, against a unit like Palace Guard, so equivalent tier, equivalent leadership cost, they're just pretty much inferior in almost every way. They have less defense, their attack is kind of worse, their block is a lot worse, and then their charge doesn't really have enough power to smack through the enemy block. So, unless anything doesn't fight back, you're kind of going to struggle with Keshigs a little bit, really, in most situations. Shouldn't have got myself killed, though. That was a bit silly. Getting a little bit cocky. But we still have enough of the unit left, thankfully. Thank God, enough of them to survive to avoid having to use the sea stags. They are really the backup of the backup option. We don't have much time left, though, to get this sea point now, so it's really kind of now or never. Let's just apply the pressure. It's either going to work or we're going to die. Nothing else we can really do about it. Oh, it's kind of a bit all over the place, really, isn't it? Let's try and help this maul out. Knock these two down. Keep this guy down on the floor. Ultimate him. Oh, we didn't get the kill, but we got him dead all the same. No, we're not going to dismount that guy. Okay, what have we got then? Should we just charge in? Yep, let's... Oh, Trebs! Abort that charge. That was annoying. That was my fault. Didn't see the Treb marker placed down. Should have done. Just get that maul on the floor again. Down he goes. Well, God, we've not got many more time left. Less than a minute. I don't think we're going to clear this. And we're hit by the Palace Guards. And they've blocked into me. We'll try and knock some of them down and just get some damage on them. But they've got CC immunity for a while. Come on, Tseregs. Fight on. Get some kills. Oh, more Trebs coming in. We've got an enemy blob pushing into us now. I don't think we're going to be able to get out of this one alive somehow. Oh, and it's enemy Cav coming in from behind. And we've got some enemy Iron Reapers charging in from the side. Yeah. I think it's safe to say we are done for. We gave that a really good shot, but unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be. So, well, that all in all, despite the fact that we are now going to lose, I think that panned out a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Ooh, some friendly Keshigs going in against some halberds. All the units actually performed a lot better than I thought they were going to. All of them did. So I suppose it sometimes goes to show you don't need to listen too much to the meta all the time. This was supposed to be about a comedy video about how bad they all were. It just didn't quite pan out that way. Particularly with the Rattan marksmen. They really did do me proud. I can't believe they got so many kills. I think I might be taking them in a warband in the future. Anyway, all a bit of good fun. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And of course, subscribe to the channel for lots more Conqueror's Blade content. Thanks for watching, guys. See you all on the next one.